Hi folks, it's Trey at Clearly Homemade, and welcome to our Saturday night live event. As always, this is our 5 minutes pre-video where I get things set up and shared and whatnot. So if you don't stay, you're not here for the first 5 minutes, it's fine. Starts at technically 5 o'clock anyway. So let me go ahead and get my video shared up and get set up. So much fun. Well, we got 3 minutes. Let's find my child. Bruce, no, go to daddy. This is the pre-stuff. We have our special guest, Julianne Jeffers, with me today. And she's going to be here just to watch. Let me see here. You can see the magic in action. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, no. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead, send messenger. Let's see who else. That's done. That's done. You want to go? You want to go? I don't remember who else. I think you do. Hmm? No, I'm talking to myself. I do this a lot for this video. There we go. Wonderful. So I was trying a different way to do the video, and it didn't work the way I wanted it to, which is fine. I was going to do something more in front, but I didn't know how well my back was going to handle the bending over, so this is what we're going to be stuck with. 2 minutes. 2 minutes showtime. So exciting. So much fun. I got so much mess. So you can only see the part that's not messy. Yeah. Yeah. Kidding me? Tiles are flying everywhere. You got clay already made. You got the phone here, so I can pay attention. Lots of wonderful fun things. When I wait.
I am sorry for my constant sniffling.
No, that's fine. You're sick?
No, I cried.
Why? Oh, yeah, it's right. It's very sad.
Very sad.
She's talking about
Next Gen
on
Netflix.
On Netflix. Very, very sad at the end. Watch it if you want a good cry. And it's twist ending too. She's like, oh, he's a robot. I totally ruined it. Whatever. Come here for spoilers. Stay for the clay. Okay. I think these are noise canceling headset or webcam anyway.
So I want to apologize for your thing. It's a black hoodie and it clipped all your dog's hair.
I know.
She laid on me.
That's what my dog does.
During the end of the movie.
That's what my dog does. She lays on people. She's a good dog. She just lays on people a lot. This is a foam block, and it likes to make lots and lots of mess. I'm hoping that this will be able to see it better. Always 5 minutes before. Usually I'm doing more stuff. I think I really did prehand this stuff.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
8. Yeah. I was just aluminum foil. Make sure it's nice and set up. People who tune in actually at 5 o'clock. This looks so cool. He's okay with the eyes being how they look, so it's even better. There we go. Okay, great. 5 o'clock. Official start time. Hi, folks. This is Trey at Clearly Homemade. This is our home video, number 14 or 15. Honestly, I don't remember. I do them, every week or so. And this is number 15. I haven't put up, no, it's been number 16. I haven't done Fridays yet. And in today's video, we are going to be adding stalks to our beholder. And we're adding texture. So we're going to get to hopefully finish the full clay part today. You will hear noise from the outside. My husband is barbecuing. We have family down from New Jersey. And it has been adventurous having 3 other children in the house. Good times, good times. Okay, so let's get started with what I did. The idea is that we're going to make 7 more of these eye stalks. And as it's a beholder, it's going to be stuck to the back. I'm going to be shaving a bit of the back clay off so it's not too bulky. And as you can see here, I did get another dowel. Now, if watch with me on Friday, you'll notice it's the same width as the dowel I use. I just cut a piece off, and now it looks more like the lollipop that I want it to look like. I have already pre-twisted some aluminum foil, and I've already pre-made the eyes. And this is a new eye that may be featured in something soon. I'm just not sure what yet. Okay. Put that away. So let's get started. I am using Premo Sculpey, as always. I already smushed it out. So to make an eye stalk, you grab these. I gotta move up a little closer because my camera's a little farther than normal. You're gonna do it and you're gonna roll it. Okay, it looks like I'm doing something bad. You're gonna roll it up just a little bit. We don't need a lot of clay on it. So remember, we do light layers at a time. It makes sure that you're using just enough clay. Okay, wonderful. And it does not weigh it down too much. That's what you don't want to do. These are eye stalks. They will be on the back. So if you don't want your sculpture to be too heavy, and that's an issue I'm running into with the dragon, that it is too heavy. Here we go. Okay. Move it around. Wonderful. Eye stalk. Now, what you want to do is that these are all painted with acrylic paint, and they like to stick with clay. So this will be eye stalk number 2. You stick it right on here like that, and voila. You have the basic idea of an eye stalk. Because there's just a little bit of clay and a lot of aluminum foil, it bends really easily. So ideally, you want to get your clay and aluminum foil into position that you want before you start doing anything crazy. And I thought that was a spider for some reason for a second. That freaked me out. It was literally a piece of clay. You are going to hear children in the background because, you know, with Clearly Homemade, it's homemade. And we're at home. Lots and lots of kids. That's great, you know. Great holiday for children. We're going to have an Easter egg hunt tomorrow, courtesy of the Easter Bunny. And there are plenty of chocolate surprises. I'm very excited for the chocolate surprises. Oh, just to let you know, you don't want to do that because it will shake everything.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. So that you heard was Julianne Jeffers. She is my niece by marriage and a Hufflepuff. And she is joining us tonight on the video. A special guest. You might hear her sniffling because she's crying. And you're going to...
God, thanks for exposing me.
Oh, you're welcome. Listen, I'm surprised that nobody hears me cry on these videos. Wonderful. There we go. See, look. Eye stalk. We're going to try to make them a little angry to go with the anger of the beholder. Because, I mean, who else wouldn't be angry about being a beholder? Very lonely, very paranoid. Bad guys. I gave an idea of what beholders were. So we're going to do eyes. You can see here. You're going to add a little bit of a tilt to the eyelash or the eyelid. Look at that. Now you got an angry eye, which is great. We now have 2 angry eyes. We're going to have 2 on the left. No, 3 on the left, 3 on the right, and 2 in the middle. Go ahead and get some more clay. And this is some scrap clay. So you're looking at ecru, beige, purple, some mica powder with silver and stuff. And if you guys could, I wish this was smell-o-vision because it smells amazing, absolutely amazing. Okay, here we go. Make another one, and we're going to be adding more clay to give it more definition. Just want to get the eyes put on. We only have about an hour, although I might press it for a little longer, depending on how I'm feeling and how well this goes. Okay, eyelash number 2. And this is our 3rd one that's going on the left. A bit more clay. And the reason why I made one in the beginning is I wanted to make sure I can make eye stalks, you know, because I've never done this kind of thing before. Because you never know. Got extra. I did this on the setting of 7 on my pasta machine. So it's nice and thin. Whenever I work with beige, I feel like I'm making sandwich meat. Because the way the turkey, it looks like turkey meat. It looks like turkey breast. It's like turkey and chicken breast. Or human skin, you know, because that really comes to mind. Okay, wonderful. Well, let me get this set up a little bit better. This time, just like the main eye, I did not put Mod Podge on the back. Oh, and if we're lucky, my spawn will not be coming through because he has plenty of family to mind him this time, instead of him running away from daddy and daddy being like, I don't know what happened. Look, that looks like a happy eye stalk. We don't want happy. We want angry. You know what? I got to figure out what the main color of the beholder is going to be. Like this here. You guys see this? Okay, okay. There we go. Wonderful. I usually have music on Fridays. I don't do music on Saturdays. I talk enough for that. There we go. I'm angry. Look at that. That's a moody eye stalk. So the eye stalk of the beholder each do a different ability. And I did ask the husband, since this is his birthday gift, what color he wanted the eyes, because, you know, they can be whatever color. He said he wanted purple to match the main eye. Look, they have three. Three on the left. Wonderful. Nice looking eye stalks. Okay, this one, we're short a little clay. So we're going to add a little bit more. That's my nephew, Luke. Very loud.
Gotta love him.
It's 4. Just a half year older than Bruce. Kids this age. Okay, I'm going to do the middle ones now. I gotta figure out how to do, you know what, let's do the right, since that'll be easier for figuring out the angry eyelid. Not really sure how I'm doing that in the middle yet. Actually, I might just do it like that, like the main one is. I should use my scary voice. Who goes there? Oh, he stops, I guess. You know what it is? It might be the wind. I might be just talking to myself.
Well, I'm here too.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean, though. I'm talking
Yeah.
to the door. The door is moving because, you know what, this is going to be too long. Yeah, it's going to be way too long. So let's see. The neat thing about aluminum foil is you can cut it with scissors. What we can do, just go ahead and fold it up. You know what, I'm going to cut it. I have like 7 pairs of scissors. No, I have 5. Wonderful. And we're going to put it right there. Great.
I reached into my pocket and I pulled up the paper that the earrings were originally on. I was like, wait, where are the earrings? And I look up and I feel my ears, like, oh, they're in my ears still.
I'm glad it's still there. For Juliana's Easter gift, I made her earrings of one of her favorite YouTube stars. And I made her a keychain, also one of her favorite YouTube stars. So, YouTube channels. So if you can, I'm on Instagram, you know, as we all know. She is on Instagram as well. So go ahead, give her a like. And then there'll be more people liking me, which is what I need. Okay, so this
I'm
eye stalk.
shouting you out all day.
All day.
Trying so hard.
That's awesome. She's my social media person. I'm going to pay her and stuff. There we go. Nice. This eye stalk's going to be a little thicker because I totally messed this up, but that's okay. Make sure you guys can see it. I'm not even paying attention. There's a huge delay on my phone and on my computer and what I'm
Your
doing.
hands are a bit off screen on your computer.
There we go.
Just so you know.
Oh, thanks. See, that's what I need her here for. Because I can't see everything.
You said you got delayed on the phone, so I looked up, like, you're not delayed on here.
Well, that's why I keep both of them up. I mean, I wish I could move my computer there, but if I put my computer there, then I can't work it over there. Okay, so this is going to be one of the ones in the middle. And we're going to go ahead and get this baked tomorrow. That's the idea. I like the eye for the middle. Go like this. Nice hood to it, and then we're going to switch it up. I'm being angry. Look at that right there. Nice angry eye. I know the color's a little off. I promise there are going to be pictures after we're done, like I always do. There we go. Make it look like an angry eye looking at you. Either it's angry or bored. I mean, it could be the same thing. Let me sure. Wonderful. I'm going to use, okay, so I'm going to be doing the eye stalks. I will be making them, I'll be fine-tuning them, I should say, in a little bit. So let's go add this guy here. Cut this part off. Ended up making them a little too big.
You're going to get a notification on your phone in just a couple seconds.
That's fine. My phone's on silent now.
Alright.
Yeah, make sure of that. I did not make sure of it last night, and I was making lots of noises. And I don't have it on silent on my computer. Because I think I do. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll do it this way. Yeah, another eyeball, another cool looking eyeball. There we go. The coolest eyeballs are in the middle. Because why not? Down like this. Trying to work as fast as I can. I know it's only been like 11 minutes. I need like 3 more done. There's a lot of work to be put onto adding these guys to the main body. Good times. I mowed the lawn today. It was terrible. That terrible thunderstorm we had yesterday really cooled everything down. So we've been in the 60s. And because the door's not open though, there's like no airflow. If I don't have the door open, it's going to get really, if I don't have the window open, it gets really hot in here. But if I have the door open, I hear everything. Okay, I'm bouncing around in conversation again. I'm coming down off my sugar high. I got some ShopRite iced tea. Shout out to ShopRite. Oh, hold on, my video failed on me again. Man, this thing's ridiculous. Here we go. Okay, I apologize for that. As we know, Facebook app likes to crash often. It's been doing it lately while I'm watching myself do my video.
We hate that.
Yes, it's very, very annoying. There we go. Add to the eye right there. Look at that one angry eyeball. Yeah, it's the wind. The wind is rattling my doorknob. Oh no, and we have gremlins here too. We do. We lose stuff.
Wow.
Yeah. Your Uncle Billy and I see shapes, corner of our eyes all the time. I'll see people walk by and they're not there. Like the corner of my eye, I'll promise you somebody walked by. Yeah, our house is full of them.
I do that too. That would be all the time. Like I'll be like looking at my phone or on my computer, and then I'll just see something like walk by, and then I'll turn it over, and it's like it's not there anymore. And I was like, "What the heck was that?"
When we were living in St. Cloud, I promise you, that cat died there because I would see a full black cat walk by, and we didn't own a black cat, and there was no cat.
That's crazy.
Seeing so, I know I'm being tired. I did have a full body apparition happen. Very scary. I was working at Home Depot. I was very tired, so I was probably, you know, being tired and hallucinating. Most likely what it was. But I did see a full body apparition of my best friend walk down the hallway. Well, I was in one of the main halls of Home Depot, so like the seasonal section. So they're doing one of the back hallways. I saw him walk by with the most menacing look I've ever seen in my life. I ran to my best friend who was on the other side of the store, and he was using a forklift, and he said he has never seen me that scared in his life. And I saw him, and I refused to go back. I mean, it looked just like him, but there was just a whole lot of evil rolling off this apparition, and he was wearing all black clothes, like a dark blue clothes, dark blue sweatshirt, dark jeans, you know, and stuff like that, and wearing a hat. And I'll tell you, I still remember it was like super, super scary. So that Home Depot was haunted by a demon, nonetheless. Okay, these are not going to be even, but you know what? How often is my stuff really even? It's not. So just get over ourselves.
Check this earring.
Right. Those are somewhat even, not 100%. I mean, it's not terribly uneven, I guess. I did not do a lot of aluminum foil on this one, so we might have to beef it up with some clay. Man, that barbecue smells so good. So, so good. Okay, here we go. Wonderful. You haven't moved myself. So there we go. It's not wanting to stay with the clay. I mean, remember, we don't want any pockets. The bubbles won't make it look nice. Make it look less nice, I should say. There we go. Now, these are the ones that we're going to be doing for the stalks that are looking on the left. So this time, instead of we're going to do the eyelid. Go like that. Not like that, exactly, because that looks terrible. but something like that. There we go.
I hate myself that I understood that meme.
Yeah.
I moved to Reddit.
Oh, thanks.
I'm sorry. No, I'm
She's
still
done.
listening to you.
She's done, folks. She's gonna be on Reddit now.
No. I'm still here. I'm still conversing. I'm still watching. I just moved to Reddit. But the meme is, I'm not a elf. I'm not a goblin. I'm a gnome, and you've been gnome. That's the meme. It's very funny.
It is funny. It's so funny. I forgot to laugh. Yes, I'm still stuck back in those jokes. Ever. Okay. The neat thing about being in a room that's kind of warm, as I mentioned before, is it's great for clay because you don't have to worry about clay getting too hard in your hand. Wonderful. I know I keep moving out of focus, and I do apologize, but my computer watcher is no longer watching. Okay. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm answering my husband. He asked if he asked a stupid question. I mean, how else are you supposed to respond? I think they're arguing. Yeah, he's arguing with her child. Nothing says parenthood like arguing with a 3.5-year-old. Well, he's almost 4. He's not even 3.5 anymore. Can't believe it. My baby is 4. Be 4 in less than a week. No, it'd be 4 in less than a month. Which is just horrifying that he's so old. Okay, what time is it? 5:18. Man, this is taking forever. Okay, and I still have to get these evened out too. Okay. Wonderful. Nice even eye stalks. Okay, what eye are we looking at? Yeah, left, right, right. So let's go left. I'm gonna go like this, make it a little more even. Bruce is an only child, so he has issues with responding with other children. I think these eyes are just going to be bored of being eyes. Nice boring eye stalks. Wonderful. Okay. Yeah. They're not 100% even, but you know what? Whatever. Last one! Last one! Yay! Woo! I am tired of this! Making the same thing over and over again. Make sure that would be my child. My one and only dear heart. Oh, and folks, for those who are joining us, I want to say Happy Easter. Happy Chocolate Bunny Day. Happy whatever holiday you happen to celebrate. It's time for whatever you want it to be.
You're partially off screen.
I'm always partially off screen. This camera is going to be wiggling a little bit. There we go. Now, so it's being held together by duct tape right now. Look at the tops. If I could take a picture of my setup, y'all would be like, we have to buy more. Maybe I should do that though. Feel bad for me. Okay. Once I get this set up, I can start doing it and then we won't worry about being off screen at all. Okay. Almost done with this on the left. There we go. Roll it around. You know, I kind of like the eye stalk the way they look right now. You know, it's not supposed to be super thick. They are stalks. And they have a nice texture to them. Very, very scary looking. So I think I'm gonna leave them like this. I think I do like them like this. Like this. Eye a little more angry, a little less derisive. Oh, that's very surprised. Not too surprised eyes. Great. No, that looks like it's wearing a side hat. Oh my goodness, these eyes. I gotta get the, make sure there's no aluminum foil being seen. I mean, it's fine. They're all gonna get painted anyway. So whatever color the beholder is gonna be. I haven't decided on that yet. Okay, great. The eyes are done. Now, Stalks are going to be attached to the back. We're going to need to shave off some of this somehow without squishing the rest of it. So let's go ahead, grab a handy dandy knife, carve just a little bit off. It's like cutting a apple. Oops, I got too much. Ah, it's too much. Squish it down some. Okay, now, so we want to do, I have no idea what eye is what. Okay, this is eye on the left. Let's go ahead and get him on. Just adjust him afterwards, which is nice. I do eye on the right. I think we're going to do it. You know what? I might have to cut it and then just use toothpicks to figure out exactly. There's going to be a lot of smushing going on. I should have done these first. Eye, maybe less eyes. Watch, it's going to be like the dragon. I have to redo it 7,000 times, and it's still not right. Okay, wonderful. Another, oh, this was, ooh, eye right there. Right there, look at that. See, totally movable. We got another eye right here in the back. Get this, oops, not sticking. Rah. That looks really cool. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay. Got this eye in the middle. Put him. This looks the coolest, dude. Kind of like what I do. You know, that's the point. Whenever you make something, and even if you make it for somebody else, you should always be happy with your work. You may not like the saying, for instance. You may not like the person, you know what I'm saying? But you should always like your work. Anything you make, you should be happy with. If you're not, redo it. Absolutely redo it. We're going to have to definitely provide more texture, but it's okay. It's part of the texturing process. There's a lot of eyes.
There's 8 of them.
6, 7, 8. Oh my goodness, I almost lost an eye. It's all funny until somebody loses an eye. Okay, that's hysterical. Wonderful. I'm sorry, it's still coming off screen. Still trying to figure out the best way for my hands. Okay, this guy is really tall up there. Let's keep him, I think that might be a little too tall up there. So we're going to move him down. So he's a little bit more part of the group. And I can just adjust him as I need to, which is great. See, that's why I like to use aluminum foil and just a little bit of clay. If you have too much clay, then you're not going to have a lot of maneuverability. And that is something that you want. Always want maneuverability. Okay. And now we have these guys on. Look at that. How awesome is that? Looks really freaking awesome.
Love it a lot.
Oh my god. I love beholders. I love Dungeons and Dragons. I have been nerding out since I was old enough to understand what nerding and geeking out are. They are my favorite things in the world, and the fact that I can recreate them, that is really cool.
That's very cool.
As I did tell Julie before, that when it comes to these video, Paul, you just showed up. Check this out, man. Look at that. How cool is that, man? Love it. I feel like Jay. I love it. Okay, now we're going to do the hard part, which is getting this. We're gonna, okay, so we're gonna roll this, flatten it. That. There we go. Wonderful. And then we're going to, I have no idea what the heck I'm doing next. I have no idea how to do this. Well, obviously we're going to add more clay, you know, and then we're going to have to build it from the back to the front. What we're going to have to do, which is fine. And I know my husband does not care if it's perfect. See, that's the neat thing about giving a gift to somebody who's very supportive. They don't care, you know, they don't care if it's perfect. They don't care anything about that. They're just happy that you made them something. And that's what, I mean, I care if it's perfect because, you know, well, not perfect, just perfect enough. That's the most important thing. I think I'm just going to squeeze these eyeballs on and then figure out what the heck I'm going to do. I think it was too long. That's what it is. They're too long. This is probably a bad idea. Okay, so we're into a bit of a problem here. Eye placement is perfect. Stalks are too long. But that's okay, because I have the extra clay. You're going to put the eyes on, and then we're going to fix the back. I know, as always, I'm doing everything just backwards. Terribly backwards. If it gets too warm in here, you can go if you need to. You can open the door whenever you want.
Oh, it's not that. It's the fact that I don't want to hit your desk.
Oh, no, you hit it every once in a while.
I keep changing leg position. Like, sometimes I'll be crossed. Sometimes I'll act like a guy. Have the leg out. And sometimes I'll go like this.
Not acting like a guy. That's giving yourself breathing room. Let's subscribe to that. Leg positioning is not gender.
That's true.
Not at all. If I want a man spread, I'm going to. Never understood that. It's like saying your clothes are a gender. No, clothing is, I'm sorry, I'm off the screen again. Oh my goodness. I cannot spread my legs enough. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is this. Okay, there we go. A little uncomfortable for the back, but that's okay. It's all for beauty.
Do you want a pillow?
Oh no, I switched the face. It's okay.
Poor face.
You're going to, it looks like he got hit in the face by a softball.
Oh.
One of the benefits, yeah, poor beholder. It's okay, see, look at that. Relatively easy to fix. If anything, I can just redo the mouth. That will not be a problem. I knew I should have done the eye stalks first, but I'm telling you, I feel like it's becoming like that darn dragon of mine. Now I'm sweating.
Is it a garbage bag?
Yes, that's a garbage bag.
Cool, because one child from earlier left their garbage in here.
Let's do that. Okay. That is fine. Look at that. Okay, we're gonna make
There
sure.
we go.
Okay. Usually I'm pretty good about, okay, I gotta get rid of that stalk.
Which one?
That portion we're gonna cut. Okay, cut that. I made this one really thick. There we go. I'm gonna put him back just like that. You don't want too much big in the back. And I'm gonna cut these guys right here. Get rid of that big lump. 1, 2, and 3. Take the lump off. And now we can just put clay there instead. Ah, switch the other face. It's okay. I got time to fix the smushes. Okay, wonderful. Oh, I missed the teeth up too. I have that color clay, so we're good. We're gonna have to redo the mouth. The mouth is easy enough. It's just getting these guys was the problem. They're a little thicker than I like. Okay. It still looks really cool though. It still looks really neat. It looks more like Medusa. Okay, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna put him on the stick, which has now been smushed. Of course. There we go, wonderful. On the stick, backwards, and now, because I taped it down, we can work on the back. So we're going to add.
There's such a big delay on the phone.
Oh, I know, it's terrible. It is terrible. I wonder if because it's the second or third video. I don't know. Okay, you know what, we're gonna move this here. Yeah, we're gonna fix the face. And this is all gonna be painted, you know. We're gonna add as much clay as we want in the back. This video is just gonna drag me. Let's move this guy forward a little bit. There you go. Oh, that's so much better. That's what I should have done in the first place. My apologies, folks. From here on out, we will not have any issue with delay.
Right?
That's fine. Just leave it. Don't touch it.
Didn't touch it.
Everything's precariously perched. Okay. We got a little bit of face problem there, but we're getting the eyes taken care of first, and then we're going to worry about the face. Eyes are the more important part at the moment. Okay. And it's okay if it's a little messed up, you know. This has not been baked. There is nothing wrong with a little smush. I'm going to make sure that the eyes are being properly represented. Put my hand in the mouth. Oops, that was a bad idea. Put some clay. Listen, this is not nearly as bad as the dragon toppling over.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, I was trying to show something and the dragon just said, nope! Took a nosedive.
Oh.
I was like, no! I mean, the thing is, I had to, how do we do it?
Oh.
I broke a horn, some parts came off.
That's the worst.
It was pretty bad. I was very upset. But at the same time, I liked the direction I went instead. Okay, great. There we go. See? Eyes are on. It added a little texture into the back, which is great because remember, natural texture is good. Natural texture is very good. Make some more of this. Okay. Make sure we're getting everything smushed. Because the clay is warm, it's starting to smush a little easier than I like. But it's okay. Remember, it's fine. As long as the end result is fine, it's fine how you get there. Wonderful. Okay, now, you got it back. Eyes are on. Woohoo! Woo! It's a creepy spider. Okay, let's go ahead and get my teeth back on. We're going to use a few little neat tools here, like this one. I don't know what it's called, but we're going to use it. Okay, we got some teeth back on. I don't like when the teeth fall off because, as I mentioned another time, gluing them back on is not the easiest thing to do. It may not work correctly. He has an issue with his mouth. So let's go ahead and fix his mouth 100%. I didn't like where I went with the tongue anyway, so we're gonna get a little, look at that. That actually looks pretty cool, just the mouth like that with no bottom teeth. They're arguing. That's fine.
Looking for me.
Are they?
Yeah. I was like, where's Julie? Except she's in here.
What are you doing in my bedroom? My nephew was doing a lot of mine while he was here, and that caused Bruce to have some issues with his room because he was doing that. I keep telling him that all kids play different, you know,
yeah,
to make him be a little more.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing, Julie?
I'm in here.
That was exciting.
Love 4-year-old. That was Luke.
That was my nephew Luke.
My brother.
Okay,
Very annoying.
Most 4-year-olds are. They get worse as they get older.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is actually a good tongue. Look at that. We're getting a nice tongue right there. We still have a good design right there. Let me flatten out the mouth a little bit. You know, all we have to do is add some teeth and figure out how we're going to do the skin. Those eyes look, what do you think of those eyes?
They're really cool.
They are really
Very
cool.
angry, but very cool.
I like the angry. I like them angry. They can be moved for right now, but they're attached. They're really attached, and it's okay if there's aluminum foil back there. There might be too many eyes. No, that's good. Oh, I didn't do. Okay, go down like that. There we go. Now this isn't working. Oh man, for real. It's supposed to be bent over, like looking down a little bit. I'm gonna make sure that it is doing the down. Of course, the stalks aren't wanting to stay now.
Well, I'm tired. I'm tired too.
I guess everybody's tired. Everybody needs a nap.
I'm tired too.
Okay, let me add a little bit more clay into the back. Here we go. Wonderful. Folks, this is the last set of guests we're going to be having for a while, if I have anything to say about it. Like, I went from no guests to everybody's coming to visit, which is great. I like seeing people once every 5 years. I am a homebody. I do not like to leave the house or anything. Okay. We're still having a little bit of a problem with the mouth. So let's go ahead and look at that. The mouth is now moving around. Wonderful. Okay, move this. Things like that. Okay.
That's very close to the camera.
That's very close to the camera. So we're looking at it, figure out the best positioning.
That's very cool.
It's really cool. I'm gonna make sure the eyes get. I won't be able to really tweak the eyes after they're dry because I don't want to hit the glass with any sanding. That's something we have to be careful of. Okay. I'm just making the eyelids a little bit more eyelidy. And I know there's more detail that I can put into it. I'm probably going to have to. Okay, that's, you know what, I like that better. There we go. Okay, now, mouth needs a little bit extra. So let's get some clay rolled up. And we got some good right there. So we're gonna need to add a little bit extra to the mouth to give it look that actually looks like a mouth and not just a gaping hole. Okay. I have to be a little bit more careful because we don't want to put too much pressure. Okay, that's gonna be the gums. Okay, wonderful. That's fine. Just like pushing in just a little bit. We're going to see the definition of the color. We want actual definition between the two. Looks like it's going lipstick. Now for the teeth. I want to do teeth in lighter color because we are using white for the teeth. I am going to try to find a way to make drool. I'm not sure how to do it yet. But it'll be something we're doing afterwards. So let's get my gummed goddess. It's a girl now. My gum got us some teeth. And just a little bit. Just like that. That's all I gotta do. Little spikes poking up. And this we can definitely tweak. Add a little sharpness to it if you want to later on. Depending, you can always sand it a little bit, which is nice. Oh, hold on, what did I do last time? That's right, I put dots. So let's get some dots. Get the teeth in so it looks a little bit better. There we go. And this time I did uneven number. Hooray for me, trying something new. Okay. Although I don't know why he would be drooling. Like, why does the beholder have to drool? Like, why can't it just be like, I don't have halitosis. I have a great mouth, great teeth. Right, right. A little sharpness there. Okay, add a little bit right there. Oh, look at that, there's a little bit of gums attached. Yeah, no, I was gonna make a crazy mush mouth. Whatever. That's right. Man, the smell of that barbecue. I'm so hungry. Had a big breakfast. Hubs made French toast out of French bread. It was incredible. Okay. One more tooth left to go. And we're gonna start on texturing. Okay. Due to the eye stalks, we're gonna have a little bit of an issue texturing. We won't really be able to get back there. So we're going to try something else. Let me get this last tooth in. Apparently my fingers are starting to cramp up. I was weeding the other day and I got cramps in my hands. Okay, wonderful. There we go. Not perfect, but again, what stuff of mine is, just as long as it follows the same basic principle of being awesome, doesn't really make a difference. I got goodness here. Make sure everybody's, let me add some clay back here. I'm not going to be gluing the stick in, but I do want to make sure that is in like that. Good. There we go. It's not terrible. Oh, that's so cool. Move it a little bit more. You know, we're gonna have an eye that looks like it doesn't even care. Wave your stalks like you just don't care. Okay, now, so that back here, make sure that doesn't look like it's separating with clay. Okay, now let's do texture. So the holder's texture can be leather. It can be whatever, which is neat. So what we're going to do is I am getting the clay mushed into more, into where it should go. Now we'll add a little bit more adhesion between the stalk and the head itself. We're going to check what it looks like when I'm done. Add little bits of clay, smush it in. Then, oh, I think he's arguing with somebody again. Hobby with my child. He did not nap today. You know how much Bruce loves not napping. Or how much everybody loves when Bruce doesn't nap, I should say. So, okay, let me move this over a little bit. Now we got a little bit there. That's okay. That we're seeing a little more foil. Because remember, this is getting painted. That'd be perfect. We got 17 minutes to texturize this guy. I think we can do it. What do you think? You're on a front again. Attention span of a gnat.
No.
I know this is very boring. Not actually doing it. There you go.
I probably would have messed it up by now.
I did, and then I fixed it. See? It's okay if you mess it up, as long as you fix it afterwards. That looks really cool, dude.
It does look really cool.
Oh, yeah, man, the eye's better. There we go. I love that. I love that so much. Sorry. You're really impressed with what I told you. I am impressed with what I do. I never believe I can do it until it's done. And then I'm like, I can't believe I did it. And then Billy's like, make another one. What? That's what he does. He really likes it and he wants me to make another one. I'm like, how am I supposed to make another one? You foolish man. I cannot copy myself. Okay. There we go. How's that look? That looks one more right there. We're gonna make a little separation from the eyes. The eye stalks in the back. That's what we're doing. We're gonna move them around again. We got the two. We got the sides. We have one eye specifically looking bored. No, it's a little bit like, what the heck? And there we go. This is it. Okay, now let me texture it. I gotta add texturize as soon as I'm done interrupting myself. There we go. So what else? No formal training. I just do it because it looks cool. There we go. Okay. That's good enough. As long as it stays. And don't forget, this is going to get a coat of polyacrylic once we're done, which will give it a nice shiny look. Okay, now let's texturize. So you can have leather, you can have scale. It really depends on what version that you're looking at. I think for right now, we're going to do a mix of leather and scale. And the neat thing is, can you shut the door, please? Please? Thank you. So we're doing the tiny scale look, which we have discovered when we did the Gorgon's knot with the snakes. Putting a little bit everywhere. because I totally forgot what I was doing for a second. Smush it, smush it. All right, let me fix the bottom back here. I'm going to have smooth before we texturize. I want to have the separation there. Clay contracts and it bakes. So this hole needs to be a little bit bigger. I mean, it'll be easy enough to sand down to add on the hole. That'll be perfectly fine. Eyes like following me. Okay, there we go. I'm going to keep adjusting them until they're just what I want. So, okay, let's go ahead. And the neat thing is, have you seen me do leather? Nope.
No.
Check out what this leather is. Leather, sorry, all leather is, it's crumpled up aluminum foil. Lightly crumpled aluminum foil. Take it. And you just roll it over. And it starts to look like leather. It's easier to do on a flatter surface, but you can crumple it really tightly, and then what you do is you take apart the aluminum foil and then you rub it right onto it. Or you can just go like this, and it gives it a nice leather look. That's it. That's all it is. Simply crumpled up aluminum foil. You don't need a lot. I don't know what a back of the beholder does. Usually if you see a beholder, you don't get the look at the back of it because you're already dead. Unless it is part of the beholder tyrant, I believe. And that one is the one that lives with humans, and they're usually under its control, so they won't really talk about their Lord and Master. And there we go. I'm going to lift these guys up a little bit. We're going to slide the mesh in. And we're going to go like, oops. You're going to botch your eyes like this. And the mesh is going to get caught on every single eye. Just adding some texture to it. Look at that. Nice scale-like texture. It's going to be a mixture of scales and aluminum foil. Oh, that's pretty cool. Now, I know the beholder miniature that is out there that is very popular, that I see a lot of people paint, has a specific scale type. I don't want that. One, because I don't want to steal the idea. What do we got here? Good. Wonderful. Okay. There we go. It's pretty much texturized. We got 10 minutes to spare. We did it. Let me do a little bit more smoothing out here. Great. Okay. Smooth out this a little bit. I mean, before it goes in the oven, I'm probably going to tweak it a little bit that you don't see here, because I'll just notice something that just doesn't feel right. No stuff like that. What I do have to do is a fine layer of that skin color right there, as I did last time, to give the teeth more definition. So let's go ahead and do that again. I'm just going to ruin the color a little bit. Let me cut it into little pieces. It's not doing little pieces right now. Okay. For some reason, the theme song to the Incredible Kimmy Schmidt, or whatever it's called, is in my head. I don't know why. It's just really weird. They're alive, darn it. It's unbelievable. No, the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, that's what it is. Very interesting show on Netflix. I think they have their newest season out. It's not bad. Some of it's kind of dumb. So it's really good. Okay, it should be one piece, but whatever. Okay, now I'm gonna get really close. May or may not see my head. You do see my head. Okay, let's try not to do that. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna give it the definition. Remember, the reason why I did this last time because I wanted to add a little bit of permanence to the clay. I'm gonna texturize it while we do it too. So we do this, it makes the clay have a less chance of falling out. And
I'm shaking your head. You can see the top of your head.
How's that?
That's a bit better. Your camera's still shaking though.
Yeah, it's because I'm on the table.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we're going through an earthquake right now. I'm just kidding. It's called clay. This is better than that one time that the whole camera shook and I didn't realize it for like 10 minutes. How bad it was. Okay, now it looks like this guy really is a mush mouth, which is terrible. So let's see if we can get this cleared up a little bit. There we go. I had a honey mango for the first time today. It was delicious. Recommend everybody eat one. I can't use regular mangoes because if it's too green, then I get poison ivy. A reaction similar to poison ivy on my mouth. And I have to sit coated in honey for a few days. A little awkward. I love honey, but not that much. Okay.
I love honey, but I'm not willing to sit with it for over 24 hours.
Right, okay, now since we have time, let's go ahead and get these eye stalks a little fixed. There's not going to be a lot of definition on the eye stalks, and I know I should. But really, it's fine. I don't want to do it. I'm probably going to. It'll be like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'll be like, I gotta fix the eye stalks right now. Which is what usually occurs to me. Crafting is so difficult. Okay. Yeah, everything nice. Blue. Okay. There we go. One beholder head.
Yay!
It is going to be baked without the stick. Somehow, I'm going to put it in some cornstarch, which not only helps with the lack of burning, because this is a light colored clay, so it'll be more inclined to burn. Even if it doesn't burn, it'll get a little darker. So it'll help that. It'll also help the back keep its texture the way it is, which is really nice. But that's it. In 1 hour, we have provided texturing and eye stalks.
8 of them to be precise.
8 eye stalks to this beholder. And I think I'm going to be using a drill to get rid of it. So this is going to go in the oven just like this. I'm going to have this painted, and then I'm going to be making a stand for it similar to how I'm going to be doing the carousel dragon. But yeah, that's it. My beholder. Ta-da! So neat. I need to make this into a piece of chocolate because I want to eat this. First thing I saw it, I need chocolate. There we go. Let me do. I know. See, like that last minute tweaking thing. I cannot help myself. It's going to happen. But I think that's pretty cool. I think this is a really good birthday gift for Hubs. It's in the color that he wanted. Now I got to figure out what color the beholder is going to be. This is really neat. So what we're going to do is next Saturday, this is going to be colored in. I'm going to be painting this on camera. Should be really, really neat. I'm going to show Hubs what this looks like. I'm going to take pictures, of course. What I'm doing right now is a definition of the giant gums. Because, you know, why not? Let me get lips. You know what? How about this? Let's add, since we have a little bit of time left, great. 6 minutes. We're going to add lips. I'm going to try to make sure that the lips get added and not just like, what? There we go. Some lips. There we go. Let's see. Gum, we got lips. These are nice lips. Kind of want to give them red lips. Puck up your lips like this. And that's it. One very angry beholder wondering what is going on. Well, all right. Thank you very much for joining me today and finishing up this beholder. This video will be uploaded to YouTube, so please subscribe so you can get a chance to watch them. Also, they will be posted in group as always. And that's it. I look forward to seeing everybody next Saturday. Same clay time, same clay channel. As always, I look forward to creating with you. This is Trey with Clearly Homemade saying goodbye. And Julia Jeffers.
Goodbye.
Bye.